And let's get warming up. So if you have a jump rope, if you have anything like that, you can grab it. If you do not have a jump rope, we're going to spend about 2 minutes of moving around. Jumping jacks. Jamie, Tim, you guys could row. That's a great idea. Good morning, welcome. Anything that works. So I'm going to start a clock. We're going for 2 minutes. And you guys can't see our clock anymore. So jump rope, or jumping jack, or jogging in place. We're going for 2 minutes. So like 47 kilos, something like that. Nice work. All right, guys, about 1 more minute to go. Jumping jacks, dance moves, lunges, running man, whatever works. All right, about 30 more seconds. All right, let's go ahead and rest. So, if you are near a wall, if you have a wall that's accessible to you, I want you to use that. If you don't have a wall, a box or a bench would work. And if you have neither of those things, we can do this on the floor. So the first movement is a wall downward dog. So if you guys can kind of see me back here, I've got the post. I'm going to get my hands on the post and use it to do a downward dog. We could do the same thing off of a bench. We could do the same thing, again, with your hands on the wall. And if no wall, let's get a regular downward dog. So let's get into that now. Hannah, for your flexibility, you might need to get on your knees. So for those of us really bendy, I want you to try to not overextend in your back. In your lower back, I want you to try to get some of the mobility here out of your upper thoracic or your shoulders. Again, you can kind of wiggle around side to side a little bit, get into one lat, get into the other lat. If you're using a pole, make sure you switch hands just like we do if it's a PVC pipe. All right, let's come out of that. If you're near your wall, you want probably a knee pad. We're going to spend about 30 seconds on each side in a couch stretch. If you have no knee pad, you could do a standing version. If you don't have a wall, you could just kind of pick up your back foot like so. Let's hang out here for about 30 seconds.
Super rare. Is it okay with mine? Okay. It is watching the video.
All right, let's go ahead and switch sides if you have not already.
That's not so easy.
Is a little added for that call.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I think it's also kind of like our confusion. But, so he's gonna have the book report that's due on Friday, so that can be ready. But he's actually doing that now, so.
All right, so what we're gonna do, if you're near a wall, you're gonna flip around. You're gonna utilize the wall as the base for a figure 4 stretch or wall butt stretch. If you're not near a wall, you can do this and grab onto your bottom leg. Hannah in the background has a box. She's gonna get her butt away from the wall. She's gonna lay down flat, put one foot at a 90-degree angle bent up on the box, and then cross her other ankle on top of her knee, and she's gonna utilize that to anchor that stretch in. Again, if you have no wall, you can do this by just grabbing onto your bottom leg. You can also hit some kind of a pigeon pose or some alternative like that.
I think I'm good so far this morning.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I think it just comes down to just deciding what we're going to do, just doing it.
Yep.
Rather than
All right, about 10 more seconds, and then let's switch sides.
You doing okay?
Me?
Yeah.
In general.
Go ahead and switch if you haven't done that already.
I'm also feeling a little bit like, oh, there's no chill time. This is like good.
Yeah.
All right, so the last thing we're gonna do still requires your wall or some object. We're gonna do shoulder cars, which is a fancy acronym for something. So basically what we're gonna try to do is get on all fours. I'm gonna be in the forefront of the camera in case you need a visual here. I would have a wall or some object near my side. So I want to get totally flat in a tabletop. I'm going to lift my hand up in front of me, and then I'm going to reach as far back as I can until I've made a full circle. The wall is the object that you have to test your mobility and your limit. So if I was over here back near the box, I would get my working arm shoulder right near the box, and I would try to not touch the box as I rotate all the way around to the other side. So we're going to get 3 in each direction. 3 circles backwards, 3 circles forwards on each arm. When you're doing this, really challenge yourself to not let your hips twist. Find all of that mobility through the shoulder and the shoulder capsule. Nice work. 3 in each direction on each arm. 3 forward, 3 backward on each side. If you have no wall, just pretend. Once you finish your 3, you probably want a butt pad or something. We're going to do some V-ups. And then we'll want a pair of dumbbells or a pair of something light. We've got renegade rows in our warm-up. If you don't have that, we can do plank shoulder touches. We could modify. All right, so starting with the warm-up, we're going to kick it off with 15 V-ups. We can modify and do tuck-ups if we need to, but try to sit all the way up onto your butt, get off of your lower back. Straight legs, pointed toes gets an A+. And an A++ for touching your toes at the top of the VF. Plus. Stay laying down when you finish 15. Bend your knees, plant your shoulders. We're going for 12 hip thrusts or glute bridges. I want you to feel your feet pushing down so you're really squeezing your butt to do this movement. After 12 hip thrusts, you're going to spin around on your stomach. And now we have 9 hand release push-ups. So I want you to get in a really good plank position. Try to keep your quads off the ground when you lower so that you stay active through this plank the entire way through. We'll stand it up when you finish your 9. And now we're going for 6 sprawl, or squat thrust, or burpee no push-up. All 3 names mean the same thing. So as your feet go out, try not to let your lower back arch. Stay active and bring those feet back in. Nice job. Grab onto a pair of dumbbells or something you have nearby. We're gonna get 3 renegade rows on each side. So in a plank, we do not need to do a push-up, but we're pulling that dumbbell into our rib cage, not up high like so, keeping your traps down. 3 on each side. You can alternate or you can do 3 and 3, up to you. Nice work. Chris, whatever you have in there looks heavy. Chris Burns.
Oh, it's just tricky. It's just a kettlebell.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
All right, we're going back up the list. 6 sprawl when you finish your renegade rows. After your sprawl, you have your 9 hand release push-ups. Remember, stay active, stay on tension in the bottom. It's not a rest station down there. After your hand release push-ups are your 12 hip thrusts. If you want to throw your dumbbell or your kettlebell on your hips, you can. Otherwise, let's do this body weight. And then after 12 here, we have our final 15 V-ups. Nice work, guys. I don't know if that's the dog or somebody breathing hard.
Sorry, man.
All right. So we're going to do a little movement demo for part A, just to make sure that we all know what we're after, and then we can modify from there. So we're all familiar with L-sit or tuck-sit. Hannah's got her pair of parallettes out. She is going to go super RX and have her feet pointed and her legs straight, and her feet are slightly above her hips. Let's get a 3-second hold. There's our beautiful L. If she needs to bend her knees, she can to hold this position. So that's going to be movement number 1. If she has nothing to balance on, she could hold a V-sit. So she's kind of up in the air. She's trying to get up onto her butt and balance this way. We can modify that by doing a tuck sit also. So that will work. Hollow hold will also work too if the tuck sit or V-sit feels like it's not giving you enough of a challenge. Movement number 2 is a devil's press. I'll have her show 1 rep with the light dumbbells here. So we've been doing devil's press in our at-home workouts, but it's basically a burpee, chest and hips touch the floor, followed by a combination of a kettlebell swing and a dumbbell snatch. So she can kind of use her hip thrust to send the dumbbells up. They should swing in between her legs. But we don't want to fully send our arms out straight like a kettlebell swing. We're sort of redirecting and punching upright overhead. So again, if you had a kettlebell or one object, you could do your burpee away from your kettlebell, pop your hips up, and then swing and punch overhead. If you had a barbell, you could do a burpee, clean and jerk. That would work as well. And then movement number 3 is our handstand hold. We could do freestanding against a wall. We could do sort of like a pike handstand off of a box. We're going to be in a 30-second position. So if you want to try in space, you can do that. If you want to try all 30 seconds, you can walk around. We can do all kinds of things. So I'm going to throw up the part A again, just so everybody can see it. The first minute, we're doing 20-second L sit. The second minute, we're doing 5 devil's press. And the third minute, we're doing a 30-second handstand hold. So let's take the next 3 minutes to make sure that our stations are prepped, that we've warmed up for our devil's press, deciding what weight we want to do, what movement we want to do. I want you to get an L sit at least for a few seconds so that we can avoid the quad cramping situations. That is a real thing that can happen, as we all know. And then I'll open up the floor if anybody has any questions. Better. Chris Burns, what are you going to do for your handstand in there?
I think I'm going to do a overhead hold.
That's great. Yeah, so you've got your dumbbells in there for that?
Yeah.
So just make sure that you check yourself from getting into an archy position. Like, try to be as straight and narrow as possible.
Gotcha. Okay.
Chris Whitmore, what are you going to do for your devil's press?
I think I'm going to do a burpee kettlebell.
Great. Because you have a blue?
I have a blue.
Yeah, perfect.
And so how many, is it 5 of those?
Yeah, so it'll be 5 rounds of each movement, and we'll do it in list order. So minute 1, L sit, minute 2, devil's press, minute 3, handstand, and then back up until we've accumulated 5 of each.
Okay.
Julian, you have a good setup in there?
I can set up.
Is that a little trampoline in the background?
It is.
Oh, yes, jazzercise.
I bought it, and of course, Karen has never actually used it, but that's okay.
You could practice your double unders on there.
If I had a rope.
Oh, that's really cute. Hang on, I'm going to spotlight video Julian so we can all see him because it's too good. All right, here he goes. Boing, 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 boing. I feel like you should be wearing a leotard.
That would be an interesting look, wouldn't it?
I mean, it fits the bill.
You should play the floor routine song that we did on
Yes,
the cave.
the gymnastics floor routine.
Oh my God, not that bloody.
Love that.
Oh.
All right, everybody. So I'm seeing some pacing. So that means that I think we're close to being ready. I will run the clock. I'm going to put everybody on mute for this first part. If you guys have music you want to play, now's the time to get that rigged up. We will not be playing music through the phone or the camera or anything. You guys are welcome to unmute yourselves if you have any questions. Jamie and Tim. Yeah. We lost Chris Whitmore. I think we lost his video, but I think he's there. Oh, he's back. All right, so starting with our L-sit, I've got the big clock. I'll count it out. You guys might not be able to see anything, but I will make sure you know what's going on. 15-minute EMOM. We're going to start in 10 seconds for that L-sit. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. We're going for 20 seconds, guys. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. All right, the devil's press is the next minute. If you're one of those people that is having to modify this movement and you feel like a couple extra repetitions would be better for you, you're welcome to throw in a couple of extra. We're going in 15 seconds. 5 doubles press. Did you kill your phone? Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. 5 doubles press or 5 burpee kettlebell swing. Nice work. This is definitely going to be the most time-consuming round of our EMOM. That was 30 seconds. All right, so our handstand hold is up next. We're going for 30 seconds. I'll keep you guys on the clock. Going in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and handstand. Watch out for the barbell behind you. 10 seconds. Come here. Come here. You, Michael, you. All right, that's 20 seconds. Come and wave. Oh. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Everybody, if you could look into the camera right here, Mayor Michael has stopped by to say hello. He's showing off his gut. Look, we've got Chris Whitmore today.
Chris! Hey, buddy!
All right, L sits you guys in 10 seconds. What? And James is here? What are you guys doing? The gym is closed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and L sit. You guys going on a walk together?
No, we're gonna go swing some
kettlebells. Oh, good stuff.
Get the jumping rope.
Very good. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice to see you guys.
Thanks. Good job, Chris.
You can say good job to Tim and Jamie and the other Chris. Tim and Jamie. There they are.
Oh.
And Julian.
Wait, is that the release?
Yeah. Hey! Okay, you guys, double spreads happening in 10 seconds. I'm going to kick Michael out of here.
Come on, Julian.
Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double press.
I'm going to walk by a couple times to see if you notice the repeat because of my legs.
Hello. I heard the car. Nice job, guys. If you're swinging a kettlebell, make sure you're punching all the way overhead. There you go. Nice work. 25 seconds until our handstand. $15 seconds. All right, handstand hold going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and handstand. Ooh, nice, Cosmo. Cosmo's doing the double overhead dumbbell hold, just like Chris. Got some good handstands in frame. That's halfway. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Cosmo, what weight are you doing over there? 65. All right, you guys, we're back on the L sit, 15 seconds. 10 seconds. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, L sit. Nice job, you guys. That's 5 seconds down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, Tim, you've got the starfish look going on. But he's still alive. All right, devil's press. We have just about 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 5 doubles press. This is all about using hip drive, guys. Feel your hips, transition the weight to overhead. Nice work. Yes, you guys, that's 30 seconds burned in this set. Extra credit. All right, going for the handstand in 10 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and handstand. Julian, if you can hear me from this angle, that looks really good. Everybody focus on keeping your shoulders on top of your hands. And then take the arch out of your back if you can. That's 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right, we're entering round 4 of this Imam set. Ten seconds until our L sit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and L sit. Oh, nice. Chris has the rings out. That's awesome. Julian's boxes haven't broken yet. 10 seconds. We lost Tim again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Still got it. Okay, guys, 30 seconds until our devil's press. $15 seconds. 10 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 5 devil's press. Nice, Hannah. Nice, Cosmo. $30 seconds down in this round. Nice, Chris. All right, you guys, 10 seconds. We're heading into that handstand hold. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and handstand. Nice, Cosmo. Squeeze your butt, guys. Nice, Chris. I can't see your dumbbells, but you're looking smooth. 10 seconds to go. Nice, Tim. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, guys, one more set of each. It's a good way to build in some L-sit time. 10 seconds. All right, L-sits in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice, Cosmo. Nice, Hannah. Nice, Chris. Another Chris. Oh, Tim, come on. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Is that like you being like roadkill back there, Tim? This is a good way to play charades where I can't hear you, you know? All right, 30 seconds, and we're going into our final set of devil's breath. Uh-oh. Cosmos quads crammed. Told you somebody would get it. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, devil's breath. Nice, Julian. Make sure we're punching all the way overhead. Nice, Chris. Are you doubling up the swing? All right, guys, 25 seconds until our handstand hold. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and handstand. This is it. Nice, Cosmo. Squeeze your butt. Yeah, Chris. Nice, Julian. Try to keep the weight in your fingertips, in your handstands. We're over halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and donezo. Nice job, you guys. All right. All right, everybody, we've got about a 5-minute transition. I'm gonna unmute everybody. I'm gonna throw the workout back up, and then we can talk strategy for who needs what for this workout. So we're going unmute. Part B looks like this. Go ahead.
I'll use the kettlebell for the deadlifts.
I'll do the
All
same.
right, so we have a chipper, box jump or broad jump, 50 reps. We've got some prescribed heights and distances depending on if you're jumping or not. I suppose if you were short on space, you could do a lateral jump instead, or any number of things. 50 deadlifts. So a weight here needs to be something that's fairly cyclable, where you feel like you could do sets of 10, and then, you know, of course, as you keep going, you get tired, and then you make a choice to not do 10. But I'd want you to be able to. So something like 47 kilos for women and 70 for guys. Then for the bench rows, you could pull out a pair of dumbbells, or you could lighten the weight a bit for the barbell, maybe something like 50 kilos for guys and 35 kilos for girls on the bent row. We have 50 reps, that's high volume. If you had a pull-up bar or a pair of rings and you did not want a bent row, you could add in some pulling with, I've lost my words, with ring rows or pull-ups instead of bent rows. So that is possible. And then either a handstand walk finisher or handstand wall walk-up finisher. So either 50 feet or 5 wall walk-ups, where we're starting at the bottom of the push-up. We walk ourselves up till our nose and toes touch the wall, and then come all the way back out. So I'm going to take this down. If anybody has any questions or needs, if I can help you set up something from back here.
You want music?
Handstand walks. I'm just gonna try.
Say it again, Julian.
I would like a nice barbell, if you could just send that over.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Thank you. I'll have the one Hannah's got, actually.
Okay, perfect. I'll get right on that.
I was going to do single arm bent rows. No.
Okay. Great.
The outside.
Wait, this is what I did it against.
Very close.
Chris, you're gonna ring row?
I'm gonna ring row, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's great.
I think I'll do like lunges maybe for the butt jump. The weighted lunge.
Hey guys, I'm running class here. Settle. Sorry, my looky-loos are talking in the back. Want to say that again, Chris?
I said it's going to do a weighted lunge with the box jump.
I think you do 50.
Okay. The weight. Your sound is a little off. Here, I think I can type to you.
So that's probably. So that's 6. So 6, 12, 8, 10.
But your feet.
That'll be right. I mean, my feet aren't like that. They're over.
Oh, I think we lost Chris Whitmore.
Probably just extend my feet. And like, oh, that's good.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
50 pounds actually might be kind of hard.
there he is. He's back.
Sorry.
That's okay.
These are your snowshoe boots?
No, those are motorcycle boots.
Oh.
Yeah, so Julian, for the double kettlebell deadlift, you'll probably find that a bit more of a narrower stance makes sense because then you're not having to hold the kettlebells out wide. Just make sure that because when you're narrow, it's a lot more flexibility. So if you feel this, just either make it more of a stiff-legged movement or don't go all the way down to the floor. Oh yeah, that looks great. Nice, cool. Oh yeah, Chris. Okay. So one more time, it's 50 jumps, box jump or broad jump, followed by your deadlift, followed by your bent row, followed by your handstand walk or wall walk up. I've got it here for a quick refresher. Jump, deadlift, bent row, handstand variation. This is a 4-time workout. It's meant to be fast. Certainly we're doing a lot of reps here, so somewhere in the 8 to 12 minute range is what I would expect. If you were going to handstand walk, remember that 50 feet is the length of our gym. So if that helped give you a visual, it's about the one length of our gym from where the barbells sit to the red rig. If that does not help you, then give it a guess, and that's cool. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to go on mute for everybody. All right, now's your chance to get your music rigged up if you need or want it. I will have a big clock here. I'll be watching, so if you guys wave, I'll try to tell you what your time was if you're curious about it. All right, starting with the jumps, we're going in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and jumps. Nice, you guys. Thanks, Hannah. Make sure you're opening your hips up at the top. All right, we've got Hannah and Cosmo and Chris on deadlifts. Nice, Julian. Broad jumps are no joke. Good work. I've got Tim and Jamie on deadlifts, Chris on deadlifts, Julian's joining the party. Nice job, you guys. We are 3 minutes into our workout here. Nice, Chris. Oh, watch out, Cosmo. Good idea, though.
That's for the running joke.
Yeah, exactly. Nice job, you guys. Keep chipping away. Couple reps here and there. Quick breath. Nice, Tim. I know. Good work, you guys. Nice job. I've got Tim and Jamie on bent rows. Hannah's going to start handstand walking in the back. Watch out for that cord. I've got Tim handstand walking. Nice work. Yeah, Chris. And Chris. 5:38. Nice job, guys. All right, I've got Chris on ring rows. Hi, guys. You got it, Tim. Nice, Julian. Good modification. Make sure you're keeping your shoulder down. Don't let your shoulder sneak up into your ears. Oh, pump them out, Christopher. Nice job. We've got Cosmo handstand walking in the background. Chris Whitmore's on the rings. Nice, Julian. Way to keep pumping. Okay. Nice, Chris Byrne. Jamie, I think, is done. We're about 7:10 right now. Nice work, nice work. Nice, Chris. Nice, Julian. All right, Julian, you got it. Wall walk-ups. Nice work. Chris is pumping out those ring rows. Chris Whitmore's on the wall walk-ups. Thanks, you guys. Good work, you guys. Nice, Julian. Done. He's done at 9:35. I caught you right at the last minute here. Chris is pumping out some push-ups. Nice job. Other Chris is hitting those handstands. Hannah's done. Look at these two. These two are spotlight. Hey. Nice, Chris.
We're unmuted, I think.
Unmute.
Way to pop them out, Chris.
Unmute.
All right, he looks done.
Yeah, let's go, Chris.
Awesome job, you guys.
I don't think
All
Hannah
right.
she looks too fresh.
So I have everybody for a quick minute. If you want to do a few stretches with us, I'm going to lead some now. If you choose to not, you are welcome to turn your video off if you like. We're going to start with some wrist and forearm. Diana's go on her knees. She's going to place her fingertips towards her knees. She's kind of in this reverse tabletop position. And then if she needs more, she's going to sit her butt back to her heels. If she does not need that, she can just kind of modify as much as she would like. And then what I want you to do here is bend your elbows slightly. So your palms are going to come off the ground, but your fingertips are still on the floor. So what that's going to do is just give you a different stretch throughout your extensors. So she's bent her elbows a little bit. Her palms come up, but her fingers are still on the floor. So it would be as if somebody's like pulling back on your fingers here. This works really well if your fingers are spread out as much as possible. It's a weird feeling, but I like it. And then we're going to very safely flip our hands over. So the backs of your hands are going to be on the floor. I want you to put gentle pressure into this, making sure it's not hurting anything. Oh. Oops. Let's go ahead and gracefully stand up. We'll cross one foot over the front of the other. We'll reach down as far as you can until you feel a nice stretch out of one IT band or hamstring or side of calf or all of the above. Yeah. Who was that? Damn. Nice job. Uncross your legs and then flip the other foot over the front. Let's hit the same stretch.
I'm happy to take the voice to the park today if you'd like some time to do something else on your own.
Nice job. Slowly roll yourself up so no one gets dizzy. We're trying to avoid getting dizzy. We've got one more. It is the Sumo middle split stretch. So legs wide, hands are going to go on your knees, and you're going to push your knees out like you're a ballet dancer. Toes are going to be turned out. And then what I like to do is kind of shrug one shoulder forward and then shrug the other shoulder forward. So you're going to kind of push into that adductor a little bit more aggressively on each side, and it gives you a little bit of a back twist. All right. You guys are done with me today. I would recommend some more quad stretching after the L-sit and other fun things we did so that nothing gets too tight there. And we'll see you tomorrow.